All Arabs following Muhammad's example claim descent from Ishmael. Very important that we understand who these very important people are. The people who are against us primarily, okay? We're going to read Psalms 83 in the Bible, guys. Very important to understand the races that are against the Negro today. This is how you find out who is your enemy, guys, okay? So let's go to Psalms 83 now. A song or Psalms of Esau. Keep not your silence, O God. Hold not your peace and be not still, O God. Look at verse 2 now. For lo, your enemies make a tumult, and they that hate you, the you here is God, they that hate God have lifted up their head. Talk about the Gentiles, okay? But he's going to list some names very soon. Verse 3, they have taken a crafty counsel against your people. Who are God's people? The Israelites, guys. Very important stuff. And they have consulted against your hidden ones. Also the Israelites as well. Verse 4, they have said, come, let us cut them off from being a nation, that the name of Israel may be no more in remembrance. I want you to pay attention to what it says right here. Let us cut them. The them here is the Israelites. Let us cut them off from being united as one nation, guys. Okay, very important stuff. This is the last thing that our enemies want us to do today, guys. Okay, that's why when you go to many parts of Africa, for example, in my country, Nigeria, you have a lot of division between the tribes. The division that exists in many parts of Africa today was nurtured by those who colonized Africa, guys. Okay, Caucasians, the Arabs have spent billions of dollars making sure never ends, guys. That division is very important to the success of our enemies, okay? But let's keep going, guys. So look at what it says. They seek to cut us off from being a united nation, so that the name of Israel, us being the Israelites, may no more be in remembrance, okay? They want to create division between us so that we will not come together as the Israelites, guys. Okay, yeah, very important stuff. So let's see what it says next, because we're about to see who these enemies are. For they have consulted together with one consent. They are confederate against God and God's people, the Israelites, the Negro race. Okay, keep that in mind, guys. All these Gentile nations, even though they may be fighting against each other every now and then, the reality is when it comes to dealing with the Negro, they are united. Okay, they might have disagreements in many other things, yes, but when it comes to the Negro race, they are united against us, guys. Okay, never forget that. They will always be united in this one area. They might fight over the economy, finances, all that stupid shit, but they will never fight against each other over putting the Negro in his place, okay, at the bottom of society, because they know who the Negroes are. But let's keep going, guys. Now we're about to see the names of the enemies, okay? The people who are confederate against the Negro race today. Verse 6 tells us, here's the first one, guys. The tabernacles of Edom. Very powerful stuff right there, guys. Who is Edom? So here we are in this book titled The New Compact Bible Dictionary on the word Edom. You can see Edom and Edomites right next to it, okay? So let's see who Edom and Edomites are, okay? Edom, Edomites, meaning what? Red. The nation and its people who are descendants of who? Who are the Edomites? Descendants of Esau. Very important that you never forget this, guys, okay? The Edomites are descendants of Esau, okay? He, Edom, founded the country, so his name is equated to Edom. So whenever you see the word Edom, guys, that is Esau's name, okay? It means red. We read in Genesis chapter 25 verse 25 that when Esau was born, he came out red. Very important not to forget, okay? He didn't come out wearing red clothes, no. He came out with red skin, guys, okay? Very, very important thing to keep in mind moving forward, okay? The descendants of Esau are against the Negro race today. But we need to be more specific, because yes, it says the descendants of Esau, but who are they today? How can we identify them today? Well, there are books written on this topic, guys. So here we are on this book. It's titled, Who is Esau Edom? By Charles A. Wiseman, guys. Who is Esau Edom? We're about to see who Esau is today in the modern era. So here we are on page 5, guys. I want to zoom in. I want you guys to see this. So as you can see from this page, guys, page 5, it is titled what? The Legacy of Esau Edom. Okay, so let's see what it says. It's going to tell us very clearly who the Edomites, the descendants of Esau, are on the earth today. Okay, so here it is, guys. To help answer the question of who is Esau Edom, the first necessary step is to examine the racial and genealogical history of Esau and his descendants. Okay, let's see. Life and history of Esau. Esau was the firstborn son of Isaac, and thus was heir to the birthright derived from the direct racial lineage of Adam to Noah to Abraham. Thus, Esau was racially an Adamite. Yes, he was a son of Adam. Okay, now look at what it says next. A Semite and a Hebrew. Listen to this, guys. The racial stock of the white race, the Caucasian race, guys. Okay, these are books written by Caucasians, and they are telling you from their investigation, from their study, that they realize that the Caucasian race are the Edomites, guys. Okay, and this is just one book. There are other books, but I won't go into it now. Maybe later on I'll make more videos of other books that tell us that the Caucasian race are the Edomites. But for now, I want you guys to see that Esau is the racial stock of the white race, the Caucasian race. Okay, very important. Okay, so the first enemy that it's mentioned in this chapter is who? The tabernacles of Edom. Okay, so this is the first enemy that has consulted against the Negro, the true Israelites of the Bible. Okay, the tabernacles of Edom, and I have proven to you from a book that that is the white race. Now let's go to the next one. And the Ishmaelites. Let's see what this book tells us about the Ishmaelites. Okay, so here we are on the screen, guys. We have Ishmael. Let's see who Ishmael is, guys. Okay, so the meaning of the word Ishmael means what? God hears. Okay, so who is this person? The son of Abraham by Hagar, the Egyptian maid of his wife Sarah. Yes. Okay, so when Sarah was barren, in the book of Genesis, you can read this there, she told Abraham, go ahead and have a child by the maid. And the maid was an Egyptian woman, okay, a servant of Abraham, a slave, basically. Let's just keep it real, okay? That's what she was. Okay, so Abraham went into her and she had Ishmael. Okay, so I want you guys to focus on these two names. The first name is Ishmael. The second one is what? Hagar. Very important name, because you'll see this name pop up very, very soon. Okay, so Ishmael, his mother's name was Hagar. Ishmael was the firstborn son of Abraham, guys, the firstborn. Okay, but as you can see here, this is one of the enemies of the Negro race. But who is Ishmael today, guys? Okay, let's see who Ishmael is today. Okay, so here we are on Ishmaelite. Now we're gonna see who Ishmael is today. Okay, so Ishmaelite says a descendant of Ishmael, the son of Abraham, and Hagar, the Egyptian maid, right? Okay, so let's see who they are today, guys. This is the point right here. All Arabs following Muhammad's example claim descent from Ishmael. So when you go back to Psalm 83 and you read verse 6, tabernacles of Edom, you are reading about the Caucasian race, and the Ishmaelites, you are reading of who? Who are the Ishmaelites? The Arab race, guys. Okay, now to be fair, there are other enemies on this list. Even in this particular verse we're reading, there are many other ones. We have Moab, we have the Hagarenes. The Hagarenes, I believe they are also Ishmaelites as well. These are the primary two right here. The first one is Edom. As we've seen right here from the book I showed you guys, Edom is who? The white race, guys. Okay, it's not a joke. Here it is right here. The racial stock of the white race. And then who is Ishmael? Look, all Arabs following Muhammad's example claim descent from Ishmael. Okay, and these people came together along with other Gentile nations as well. Okay, many other ones. We will go into those in a different video, but I want you guys to see who the primary enemies listed here are: Edom and Ishmael. Okay, and if you look at verse 4, they tell you what their objective was. Come, let us cut them, let us cut the Negro, the Israelites, off from being a united nation. They don't want you Negroes united. Okay, it's not a coincidence that there is always division, whether it's ethnic division or some kind of political or social division in many African nations. Okay, it's not a coincidence. They spend trillions of dollars making sure that that division stays between us, because if that division ceases to be, guys, and we as a race unites, the age of the Gentiles will come to an end. You need to get that through your skull. It's so important to our enemies, the Gentile nations, that we, the Negro race, are not united. I believe there was a quote that I saw online by an FBI director, okay, an FBI director in the United States. He says that the greatest threat to the United States was Negro unity. I remember seeing that somewhere. I'll put it on the screen if I find it. Okay, that's a powerful thing to say, guys. Okay, I will extend this statement beyond the United States. The greatest threat to the age of the Gentiles, okay, the age where Gentile nations are ruling this earth, is the Negroes, the Israelites uniting, guys. That is the last thing these Gentiles want to see. And that is why there is so much strife, so much so much chaos happening in so many African nations and so many places in the world where the Negro is. Yeah, not just Africa. Okay, they don't want the Negro to unite even for 1 minute. That is scary. Okay, Negro unity is detrimental to the Gentiles' existence, guys. Okay, which is why we as the Negroes, we have to fight for that unity. That division that is between us, each of us has to start fighting to destroy that division, and in its place create a foundation of unity and trust, guys. That is the only way the age of the Gentiles that the Messiah mentions in Luke 21 verse 24 will come to an end, guys. Very powerful stuff. Very powerful
indeed. To PI coming this fall.